Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Salerno, Chief Editor of Dental Economics, and I'm here with another DE's Recall Visit. We're joined by our good friend, Dr. Roger Levin. Roger, how you doing today?
Doing great, Chris. Good to be with you.
Pleasure as always. So this is a very exciting time of year for a number of reasons. It's the holidays, but also because Dental Economics, partnering with Dr. Roger Levin, produces their annual research report. So dentists are always wondering, how am I doing compared to other people and compared to the trends? With the obviously very interesting economic times for dentists, and this is a way that that you, Dr. Levin, are able to give back to the profession and let them know where they are amongst their peers. So we appreciate you doing that. This is the 9th year that we've done this together. Can you give me a little bit of history how this all came together?
I can, and I have to tell you, I love doing it. I just want to thank the whole team at Levin Group because a lot of people work on this and put in a lot of time and effort. It's about a 6-8 month project each year. And it originated, Chris, when I actually started Levin Group, and I met with one of the top business consulting firms of the Fortune 500s, and they pointed out to me how important it was to have real data behind the work that you did. So going all the way back to, you might remember ACT, Software Act, we were collecting data 30 years ago. And ever since then, we've been fascinated by it. So doing that for Dental Economics has just been an absolute pleasure. I'm also gratified by the number of doctors as I speak. I give about 100 seminars a year that come up to me and ask questions that have read the survey and used the dental economics issue as a comparative for them throughout the year.
That's great. So what surprised you this year? Was there anything surprising? You've been looking at 9 years of this data. Anything really jump out at you this year?
It did. And of course, we don't want to give away all the information. Everybody has to go read it. But the Levin Group Data Center that we have is this huge data collector, and we share data with other organizations. And throughout the year, we saw dentistry improving to some degree in our data center. But then when we collected all the data for the survey, we saw that practice improvement was only about 1.7% overall as an industry. And that was lower than I expected. I had expected it to be a little higher. Being positive 1.7% is better than being negative, but that took me a little bit by surprise.
Wow. Okay, right. And so also without ruining any of the good stuff, and we encourage everyone to go to dentaleconomics.com and look at the December issue of Dental Economics to get the full story. But without spoiling anything, what was your biggest takeaway?
Biggest takeaway was that dentistry is still very, very flat. Well, as you know, we declined in the 2008-2009 recession. In the last year, in 2014, we saw the first significant momentum toward improvement. And it looks like we're still fairly flat, that we're not bouncing back in a big way like the rest of the economy. So my takeaway is that each practice should read this survey carefully, compare themselves to other practices, other numbers, and look for the areas where they can improve, because improvement seems to be much more about individual practices versus the entire industry at this point.
That's terrific advice. Yeah, we've known this, the EDA's put out great research, and as have you, that flat seems to be the new normal, at least for now. So yeah, paying attention to your analysis, and applying that to individual practices, I mean, that's absolutely critical for us. Well, thank you again. Encourage everyone again to go to dentaleconomics.com and to read the December issue of Dental Economics so they can see the full report and Roger's in-depth analysis on it. And Roger, thank you. Happy holidays and best for 2016.
Thank you. May it be a great Thanksgiving and New Year for everybody, Chris. Thank you very much.
Thank you.